Welcome to Book Navigator, where we unlock life-changing wisdom from the best self-help books. Listen up. Your relationships are failing because men are from Mars and women are from Venus, as John Gray reveals in this timeless guide. Men handle stress by retreating alone, while women need to talk it out. Men offer solutions to show love, but women crave empathy and listening. Forget these core differences, and misunderstandings pile up, turning love into frustration. But master them and you'll build deeper connections, lasting harmony and unbreakable bonds. Stick with me through this audiobook. Your partnership transforms starting now. Chapter 1. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. Listen closely. Right now, in your relationship, misunderstandings are brewing. They're silent killers. You think your partner should get you, think like you, react like you, but that's the trap. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. That's the core truth John Gray hits you with. Men and women hail from different planets, different worlds, different instincts. We expect the opposite sex to mirror us. And when they don't, boom, conflict explodes. You have a choice. Keep assuming they're just like you, or wake up to these built-in differences. That's the key. Embrace it or watch your love erode. Picture this. A man comes home after a rough day at work. Stress piles up. He retreats. Sits in silence, stares at the TV, or tinkers in the garage, alone. That's his recharge. But his woman sees it as rejection. Why won't he talk to me? Doesn't he care? She pushes closer, wanting connection. He pulls further away. Misunderstanding flares, hurt builds. This isn't personal. It's planetary. Men are from Mars, cave dwellers by nature, solving problems solo. Women are from Venus, talkers, sharers, bonders. Forget these origins and you're doomed to repeat the cycle. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. Say it with me. That's the foundation. Stop expecting mind reading. Start seeing the alien in your partner. You don't need permission to change this. Right now, stop blaming. Stop saying, why can't you be more like me? That's the flaw. It's not about forcing sameness. It's about respecting differences. Transform your mindset. When he withdraws, give space. When she vents, listen. Small shifts, big wins. Imagine the tension easing. The air in the room lightens. No more walking on eggshells. That's what happens when you remember. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. Let's dive deeper with real stories. Martians, men focus on achievement, goals, fixes, results. Venusians, women, prioritize relationships, feelings, harmony, connections, forgetting. Our differences turns love into war. Take this couple, Sarah and Mike. Sarah's upset about a fight with her friend. Tears flow. She pours out her heart. Mike jumps in. Here's what you do. Call her, say this, fix it. Boom. Sarah feels dismissed. I don't want solutions. I want you to understand. He thinks he's helping. She thinks he's cold. Argument erupts. The room thickens with unspoken frustration. Voices rise. Hearts harden. Forgetting our differences, that's the killer. Men are from Mars, wired to conquer problems. Women are from Venus, needing empathy first. You have a choice. Keep forgetting our differences and relive this nightmare. Or pause. Breathe. Remember, harmony comes from honoring wiring. Men need space to process alone. Women need connection to heal. That's the key. In your life, stop interrupting her story with fixes. Hug her through it. Feel the shift. Her eyes soften. Trust builds. For women, when he zones out, don't chase. Let him recharge. He'll return stronger. Forgetting our differences steals your peace. Embracing them restores it. Sense the urgency. Picture that quiet room after work. The clock ticks. Dinner cools. Unspoken words hang heavy like fog. She's fidgeting, needing to talk. He's staring blankly, mind racing internally. Tension coils in your chest. Heartbeat quickens. This is the sensory trap of mismatched planets. But you can break it. Repeat after me. Forgetting our differences creates chaos. Remembering them creates calm. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. Drill it in. That's how you transform. Now let's reinforce this. Understanding planetary roots slashes blame. No more finger pointing. Take another example. Lisa comes home, chatters endlessly about her day. The boss, the traffic, the lunch mishap. On and on. Tom tunes out. Why the nagging? Get to the point. But it's not nagging. It's her process. Venusian style, talking sorts emotions, releases stress. He hears criticism. She seeks sharing. Blame ignites. You're so insensitive. You're overwhelming. Round and round. Embrace the differences. That's the mantra. Men are from Mars, direct, solution-focused. Women are from Venus, circular, emotion-driven. You don't need their permission to shift. Stop labeling her talk as pointless. Listen actively, nod, say, I get it, feel the magic. Her energy lifts. Your bond deepens. For her, stop seeing his brevity as disinterest. It's efficiency. Embrace the differences. Paint this picture, a peaceful home. Laughter echoes. Candles flicker softly. Partners support natural habits, no judgment. He gets his quiet time. She gets her heartfelt chats. Comfort wraps around you like a warm blanket. That's the reward. Small mindset shifts lead to big relationship wins. It's not about changing who you are. It's about adapting how you connect. Embrace the differences. Repeat it until it sticks. When she assumes you read her mind, remind yourself men are from Mars. Women are from Venus. When he forgets your emotional needs, coach him gently. Transformation starts here. You have a choice. Cling to sameness and suffer, or celebrate differences and thrive. That's the key. No more excuses. Apply this now. In your next talk, pause. Acknowledge the planetary gap. Watch misunderstandings fade. You've grasped the roots. Men are from Mars. Women are from Venus. That truth sets you free from blame and builds unbreakable foundations. Now, armed with this, let's tackle how these differences play out in everyday fixes and advice. Chapter 2. Mr. Fix-It and the Home Improvement Committee. Wake up. In your relationship right this moment, good intentions are backfiring. You're trying to help, but it's sparking fights. Men turn into Mr. Fix-It. They leap to solutions. It's their way to show love, through action, through results. But women, they need to be heard first. Empathy over answers. Picture this. Your wife vents about a tough day at work. Colleagues, deadlines, exhaustion. You list steps. Update your resume. Talk to HR. Quit if needed. She feels dismissed, alone in her pain. That's the trap. Men are from Mars, fixing to care. Women are from Venus, sharing to connect. You have a choice. Keep fixing everything, or start listening without fixing. That's the key. Transform now or watch resentment build. Listen without fixing. Repeat it. Men, this is your wake-up call. When she talks, she's not always asking for a plan. She's processing, feeling supported. But you interrupt with tools, steps, strategies. It shows love on Mars. On Venus, it screams, your feelings don't matter. Take that example again. The wife unloads her stress. Voice trembles. Shoulders slump. You feel the urge to solve it, make it right. But hold back. Nod. Say, that sounds rough. Feel the shift. Her tension eases. Eyes meet yours with gratitude. Trust grows. You don't need her permission to change this. Stop doing what feels natural. Start embracing what she needs. Listen without fixing. It's not about being right. It's about being there. That's the discipline that saves bonds. Now flip it. Women become the home improvement committee. You offer advice to show care. Honey, try this better way. But to men, it lands like criticism. Control. Picture him lost on the road. He's navigating, frustrated. You suggest a shortcut. Turn here, it's faster. He snaps back. Feels incompetent. Like you're taking over. Advice feels like control. That's the core. Women mean well, improving to nurture. Men hear doubt in their abilities. Forgetting this difference turns helpers into enemies. You have a choice. Keep advising unsolicited, or step back and let him lead. That's the key. Harmony demands it. Advice feels like control. Say it out loud. Women, this hits home. Your love shows through suggestions. But on Mars, men thrive on independence. Achievement without interference. Real story, John and Emily in the kitchen. He's loading the dishwasher. Plates clink awkwardly. She chimes in. Stack them this way, it's more efficient. His jaw tightens. Voice rises. I know what I'm doing! Tension boils. The air thickens with unspoken anger. Steam from the sink feels hotter. Heart rates climb. What started as help ends in defensiveness. Backlash from good intentions. You see it? Advice feels like control. Stop assuming he wants your input. Ask first. Or better, praise his effort. You're handling that great. Watch him relax. Motivation surges. It's not about perfection. It's about respect. Transform by stepping back. Let him grow his way. Independence blooms. Respect deepens. You don't need permission to pivot. Right now, in your next interaction, pause. If you're Mr. Fix-It, zip it. Listen. If you're the committee, hold the tips. Value the differences in love languages. Women put relationships first. Talk, connect, feel. Unsolicited fixes shatter that. They hurt bonds like a crack in glass spreading slow. Men show love by providing, protecting. But when advice pours in, it undermines. Care through listening, not changing. That's the mantra. Repeat it. Care through listening, not changing. Stories prove it. Couples on the brink, constant fixes and improvements fueling fights. Then they shift. He listens to her work woes without a single solution. Arms around her. Silence holds space. She feels seen. Later, she watches him struggle with a project. Bites her tongue. Says, "I believe in you." He beams. Tackles it harder. Fights fade into calm talks. Laughter returns. The home feels warmer, safer. Love flows smooth. Care through listening, not changing. Drill it in. This isn't fluffy advice. It's tough love. Avoid these traps, or your relationship stalls. Men, every time you fix without asking, you push her away, stop, transform, listen first. Women, every suggestion without invite chips at his confidence. Halt, let him own it. You have a choice. Cling to your planet's habits and suffer, or bridge the gap and thrive. That's the key. Sensory details hit hard. Imagine the quiet after a fix-it fight. Clock ticks loud. Dinner sits cold. Regret hangs heavy like smoke. But flip it. After listening, soft sighs of relief. Hands touch gently. Peace settles slow, wrapping you both. That's the win. Embracing roles turns chaos to connection. It's not about suppressing your instincts. It's about channeling them right. Care through listening, not changing. Men build trust by pausing. Women foster respect by releasing control. Small acts, daily discipline, big harmony. You've nailed this now. Avoiding the fix-it and improvement pitfalls keeps planetary differences from derailing love. With this armor, let's uncover how stress hits us differently. Chapter 3. Men go to their caves and women talk. Stop right there. Stress is hitting your relationship hard. Right now. Men handle it one way, women another. Clash happens. Men retreat to their caves, silent, alone, thinking. Women talk it out, share, connect. This mismatch, it creates endless cycles of pain. He pulls away. She chases. Tension builds. You think it's rejection. It's not. Men are from Mars. Cave time recharges them. Women are from Venus. Talking releases their stress. You have a choice. Force your way or respect theirs. That's the key. Ignore this and fights explode. Master it and peace reigns. Give him cave time. Women, this is crucial. When stress strikes, he zones out. TV blares, phone scrolls, garage tinkers. No words. That's his process. Solitude solves problems on Mars. But you see distance. Fear grips. What's wrong? Talk to me. You push. He withdraws deeper. Cycle spins. Give him cave time. Let him go. No questions. No pursuit. Feel the quiet relief he gains. Mind clears. Energy returns. You don't need his permission to step back. Stop invading the cave. It escalates everything. Small stress turns massive. Transform now. Give him cave time. Watch him emerge ready. Eager to connect. Bond strengthens. Real example hits home. Husband Tom. Tough day at the office. Boss yells. Deadlines loom. He slumps on the couch. Remote in hand. Wife Lisa hovers. Honey, what's bothering you? Let's discuss. He grunts. Shuts down more. She presses. Voices rise. Night ruined. Invading the cave. That's the flaw. It's not about fixing him. It's about trusting his method. Give him cave time. Next time, Lisa tries different. Smiles. Take your time. Leaves the room. Hours later, Tom approaches. Hugs her. Opens up naturally. Relief washes over them. Air lightens. Laughter flows. That's the win. You have a choice. Chase and lose or space and gain. Now switch sides. Women talk to heal. Men, listen up. She unloads. Details repeat. The argument with her sister. Over and over. Emotions swirl. She's not seeking your fix. Talking heals her. Venus style. Sharing sorts the chaos. Releases the weight. But you interrupt. Just call her. Apologize done. Frustration mounts. She feels unheard. Talking heals her. Patient listening, that's your role. No advice, just presence. Picture her voice softening. Shoulders drop. Eyes brighten as empathy flows. You don't need permission to hold space. Stop cutting in. Let her process. Transformation happens. Talking heals her. Bond deepens through your silence. Take this story. Maria betrays her friend Anna. Anna calls her husband. Recounts every word. Every tear. Loops the tale. He fidgets. Wants to end it. Block her. Move on, Anna snaps. You don't get it. Fight brews. Room chills. Tension coils like a spring. But next crisis, he shifts, sits close, nods. I'm here. No solutions. Her words tumble out. Pace slows. She sighs deep. Thanks for listening. Hug follows. Peace settles. Talking heals her. That's the key. Men, it's not about quick ends. It's about enduring the flow. Respect the process. Cycles break. Misunderstandings vanish. Respect the process. Repeat it. This ties everything. Supporting methods builds unbreakable bonds. He gets cave time. No fear from her. Emerges charged. Ready for her. She talks freely. No interruptions from him. Feels heard, valued. Real couples prove it. One pair, constant stress fights. He hid in his office. She badgered. Vicious loop. Then they learn. She gives space. He listens later. Fights fade. Mornings start with coffee chats. Evenings end in quiet cuddles. Home feels safe, warm, inviting. Stress handling. Key planetary difference. Men are from Mars. Caves essential. Women are from Venus. Talk vital. Respect the process. No forcing your style. That's the discipline. You have a choice. Impose and suffer, or adapt and thrive. Sensory hits drive it home. Imagine after-work silence. Clock ticks slow. Dinner aromas fade untouched. He stares blank. She paces anxious. Heart pounds. But flip it. He retreats peaceful. She journals alone first. Later they meet. Soft voices. Gentle touches. Calm blankets the room like twilight. That's your future. Respect the process. Women, give him cave time. Men, remember talking heals her. Daily practice. No excuses. Start tonight. When stress shows, pause. Honor the difference. Watch harmony grow. It's not about sameness and coping. It's about synergy and support. You've locked in this. Stress differences no longer divide. They unite under Mars-Venus wisdom. Now, let's build on that by igniting drive in each other. Chapter 4. How to motivate the opposite sex. Listen up. Motivation in your relationship is slipping. Right now, you're pushing buttons that shut them down. Men light up when they feel needed, trusted, essential. But nagging or changing him, it kills his drive. Women spark when cherished, respected, adored, not fixed or improved. This mismatch drains the energy from love. Men are from Mars, motivated by trust and purpose. Women are from Venus, fueled by care and validation. You have a choice. Keep motivating your way or learn theirs. That's the key. Ignore it, and passion fades. Nail it, and drive soars. Trust motivates him. Men, this starts with you understanding her role. But women, focus here. Let him handle things. No interference. Picture him fixing the car. Tools clink. Sweat beads. You hover. Are you sure? Let me help. He deflates. Feels doubted. Drive drops. Trust motivates him. Hand over the reins. Say, I know you've got this. Watch his chest puff. Energy surges. He dives in deeper. You don't need his permission to empower. Stop micromanaging. Start appreciating. Trust motivates him. It's not about control. It's about freedom. Transform your approach. Small trust acts build massive motivation. Real story drives it home. Sarah and Mike again. Mike's tackling a home project. Shelf assembly. Screws scatter. Sarah jumps in with tips. Try this angle. He snaps. Back off. Motivation tanks. Fight bruise. But next time she shifts. Stands back. You're amazing at this. He grins. Hammers faster. Finishes proud. Shares the win with her. Bond ignites. Trust motivates him. Women, you have a choice. Doubt and demotivate. Or trust and inspire. That's the key. Feel the difference. His eyes light up. Voice strengthens. Home hums with purpose. Now turn it. Cherish her to inspire. Men, this is your call. Women thrive on feeling valued. Not as a problem to solve. Small acts count. Hugs. Notes. You're incredible. But offering fixes, it backfires. Makes her feel broken. Cherish her to inspire. Listen to her dreams. Validate her efforts. No, but you should. Just pure support. Imagine her after a long day. Shoulders heavy. You wrap arms around. Whisper. I appreciate you so much. Her smile blooms. Energy renews. You don't need permission to adore. Stop fixing. Start cherishing. Cherish her to inspire. It's not about big gestures. It's about consistent warmth. Transformation unlocks her best. Example seals it. Tom and Lisa. Lisa's overwhelmed with work. Tom lists solutions. Delegate more. Set boundaries. She withdraws. Feels undervalued. Motivation dips. Next overload, he pivots. Sits close. Tell me how you're feeling. You're doing great. No advice. Just care. She opens up. Tears dry. Next day, she tackles tasks with fire. Cherish her to inspire. Men, you have a choice. Solve and stifle, or cherish and unleash. That's the key. Sensory rush hits, the soft glow in her cheeks. Laughter echoes lighter. Love pulses stronger. Motivation dips from mismatched efforts. See it clear. He offers help unsolicited. She feels small. Pulls away. She nags for change. He resists harder. Vicious loop, break it. Focus on needs. For him, trust, appreciation. For her, care, respect. Avoid blame. Heal with understanding. Cherish her to inspire. Trust motivates him. Repeat these. Drill them deep. Stories show revival. Couples flatlined. Constant pushes killing spark. Then they flip. She trusts his lead on finances. He cherishes her hobbies without input. Drive doubles. Dates reignite. Touches linger. Homes fill with shared goals. Energy flows endless. You don't need permission to act. Right now, pick one. Women, trust him with a task fully. No check-ins. Feel the relief as he owns it. Men, cherish her with a surprise compliment. No strings. Watch her bloom. It's not about waiting for change. It's about initiating it. Cherish her to inspire. Trust motivates him. This mindset shift aligns planets. Mars needs to feel capable. Venus needs to feel loved. Daily discipline. No skips. Sensory details paint the picture. Imagine the quiet morning. Coffee steams. You affirm her worth. Her hand squeezes yours. Warmth spreads. Or him leading a plan. Tools hum. Pride swells in his stance. Motivation isn't magic. It's method. Avoid the pitfalls. Blame poisons. Why aren't you more motivated? It backfires. Instead, give what they crave. He feels needed, steps up. She feels cherished, gives back. Cycles heal. You have a choice. Mismatch and stall or match and accelerate. That's the key. In tough times, pause. Ask, what does my partner truly need? Deliver it. Watch the fire return. Relationships thrive on this fuel. It's not about self-motivation alone. It's about mutual ignition. You've internalized this. Motivating opposites keeps Mars-Venus harmony alive, turning differences into drive. Now let's decode the words that divide us. Chapter 5, Speaking Different Languages. Pay attention. Words in your relationship are weapons, or bridges. Right now, they're causing rifts. Men and women speak different languages. Same words, different meanings. Women use dramatic phrases to express feelings. We never go out means I miss our dates right now. Men take it literally. Feel attacked, defend, fight starts. Men are from Mars, direct, factual. Women are from Venus, expressive, emotional. You have a choice. Assume shared meanings or translate with care. That's the key. Miss this and small talks turn explosive. Get it and connection deepens. Translate the language. Repeat that. It's your lifeline. Women, your words paint feelings broad. You always forget. Isn't literal. It's I feel hurt in this moment, but he hears accusation. Timeline of failures. Shuts down. Translate the language. Men pause. Ask, what do you mean exactly? Feel the air clear. Misreads fade. You don't need permission to rephrase. Stop reacting raw. Start seeking intent. Translate the language. It's not about winning arguments. It's about understanding hearts. Transform your ears. Listen beyond words. Real example cuts deep. Couple arguing over chores. She says, I have to do everything myself. Voice rises. Tears well. He retorts, that's not true. I mowed the lawn yesterday. Defense mode. Tension spikes. Room echoes with sharp tones. But translate the language. She's saying, I feel overwhelmed and need help. He could respond, I hear you're stressed. How can I support? Shift happens. Shoulders relax. Hands clasp. Peace returns. You have a choice. Literal and lose. Or empathetic and win. That's the key. Women exaggerate for emphasis. Men minimize for facts. Bridge it. Now men's side. Silence isn't rejection. Men process internally. Quiet means thinking, not disinterest. Picture her sharing a story. Excited. He nods sparse. Few words. She thinks he's bored. Doesn't care. Hurt builds. Pushes for more. He withdraws. Silence isn't rejection. Women, give breathing room. Let his mind work. Response comes fuller. You don't need permission to trust the quiet. Stop filling gaps with fear. Start seeing it as focus. Silence isn't rejection. It's not about noise. It's about patience. Transformation unlocks deeper talks. Story illustrates. Dinner date. She recounts her day. Details flow. He listens, eyes distant. Sips wine slow. She probes, "Are you even hearing me?" He startles. Of course, just thinking how to respond. But damage done. Assumption hurts. Next time, she reminds, silence isn't rejection. Waits. He opens up thoughtful. Conversation blooms. Laughter mixes with clinking glasses. Warmth spreads. Men, you have a choice. Stay silent and confuse or explain your process briefly. That's the key. Add, "I'm listening, just processing." Gaps close. Empathize with intent. That's the mantra. Weave it in. Misunderstandings fuel half your fights. Phrase dictionary needed. Her nothing means something big. His fine hides stress. Empathize with intent. Stories show change. Couples tangled in word wars. "You said this." "No, I meant that." Cycles endless. Then they learn. Rephrase needs clear. "When you say X, I hear Y. Is that right?" Validation flows. Bonds mend. Home feels lighter. No heavy silences of resentment. Air buzzes with real understanding. You don't need permission to practice. Tonight in talk, pause. Translate the language. Women, tone down drama if it confuses. Men, expand responses to reassure. Small tweaks, big clarity. Sensory pulls you in. Imagine the heated exchange. Voices echo sharp. Faces flush. But post-translation, soft tones. Eyes lock gentle. Relief sighs out slow. That's your reality. Empathize with intent. Core difference, language as tool or trap. Mars directness meets Venus flow. Master translation, conflicts drop. Avoid assumptions. He knows what I mean. Wrong, spell it. She gets my silence. No, clarify. You have a choice. Vague and volatile, or precise and peaceful. That's the key. In hard moments, breathe. Rephrase. Let me say it differently. Watch walls crumble. Relationships thrive on this. No more guessing games. Pure connection. It's not about perfect speech. It's about persistent empathy. You've decoded this. Speaking different languages no longer divides. It enriches Mars-Venus wisdom. Now let's explore men's pull and snap cycles. Chapter 6. Men are like rubber bands. Wake up to this truth. Your man's distance isn't the end. It's a cycle. Men are like rubber bands. They stretch close in intimacy, then pull away for space, independence, autonomy, snap back even tighter. This isn't rejection. It's instinct. Pure Mars wiring. After a loving weekend, dinners, touches, whispers. He needs solo time, golf, friends, silence. You panic. What's wrong? Did I mess up? Chase him. He stretches further. You have a choice. Cling and break the band, or release and let it snap back. That's the key. Ignore this rhythm and love weakens. Honor it and passion renews. Let him pull away. Women, this is your power move. Don't chase. Don't text barrage. Where are you? Talk to me. That tightens the resistance. Smothers him. Let him pull away. Trust the process. He's recharging, gathering strength. On Venus, closeness is constant. On Mars, space fuels return. Picture the boyfriend post-romance. He vanishes into work mode. Hours pass. You feel the void. Chest tightens. Mind races with fears. But hold steady. Let him pull away. Hours later, he calls. Voice warm. Missed you. Arms pull you close. Excitement builds. Return sweeter. You don't need his permission to trust. Stop forcing. Start allowing. Let him pull away. It's not about abandonment. It's about renewal. Transform your fear into faith. Cycle thrives. Real stories hammer at home. Take Alex and Jenna. Weekend bliss, beach walks, sunset kisses. Monday Alex ghosts. Minimal texts. Jenna frets. Calls repeatedly. Are we okay? He feels trapped. Pulls further. Week drags cold. But next round she learns. Bites her tongue. Focuses on her life, gym, books, friends. He snaps back mid-week. Flowers in hand. Let's dinner. Laughter flows. Hugs linger longer. Passion ignites hotter. Let him pull away. You have a choice. Panic and prolong absence, or calm and accelerate return. That's the key. Misreading distance as lost love. That's the killer. It sparks needless drama. Sensory sting, phone silent, bed empty, heart pounding alone. But flip it. Trust. Feel the thrill as he boomerangs. Door opens. Smile beams. Connection pulses fresh. Now the danger zone. Forcing closeness during pull-away? It weakens the bond. Smothering suffocates. He needs air. Independence to miss you. Push in and absences lengthen. Defenses rise. I need space. Becomes I need out. Spring back stronger. That's the promise. Give freedom, and he returns renewed, eager, committed. Women, resist the urge. No surprise visits, no guilt trips. Spring back stronger. Imagine him stretched thin. You yank harder. Snap breaks, but release gentle. Band recoils. Wraps tighter. You don't need permission to let go. Stop controlling. Start surrendering. Spring back stronger. It's not about weakness. It's about wisdom. Transformation rebuilds trust. Cycles shorten. Love deepens. Example exposes the trap. Mark and Sophia. Intense month, dates nightly. Then Mark pulls. Work focus. Gym solo. Sophia demands. We need to talk now. He retreats weeks. Feels caged. Relationship strains. Fights erupt. But she shifts. Next pull, she says, enjoy your time. Inside, anxiety churns. Stomach knots, clock ticks slow. Yet she waits. He springs back days later. You're amazing, let's plan a trip. Laughter echoes. Touch a spark electric. Renewed hugs wrap warm, laughter bubbles free. Spring back stronger. Men, you have a choice. Communicate the pull briefly, or confuse and hurt. Women, trust over chase. That's the key. Forcing closeness, flaw that fades passion. Space renews it. Vivid scenes, empty evenings alone, then joyful reunions. Door knocks, arms envelop. Whispers heal. Trust the rubber band. Weave this in deep. Natural rhythm sustains love. Mars men crave autonomy. Pull away isn't disinterest. It's reset. Trust the rubber band. Real couples thrive here. One pair early marriage turmoil. He pulled monthly. She chased. Resentment built. Therapy revealed the cycle. Now she nods. Take your space. He returns affectionate. Years strong, no drama. Trust the rubber band. You have a choice. Fight the instinct and fracture, or flow with it and fortify. That's the key. Sensory details seal it. Tension of waiting, heart fluttering, uncertain. Then snap back joy. Laughter shared. Bodies close. Rhythm natural as breath. Avoid the pitfalls. Don't interpret pull as problem. Don't fix it with more you. Trust the rubber band. Daily practice. When he distances, affirm, this is normal. He'll return. Feel peace settle. Men warn gently. Need some me time. Back soon. Ease her worry. Cycles harmonize. Love endures endless. It's not about constant closeness. It's about balanced bounces. You've embraced this. Men's rubber band cycles no longer scare. They strengthen Mars-Venus bonds. Now let's balance it with women's emotional flows. Chapter 7. Women are like waves. Listen hard. Emotions in your woman are shifting. Right now. Rising high. Crashing low. Women are like waves. They surge with joy. Then dip into the well. Deep, dark feelings bubble up. Release needed. This isn't a crisis. It's Venus rhythm. Natural. Healing. But men see trouble. Jump to fix. Cheer up. What's wrong? That deepens the dip. Pushes her under longer. You have a choice. Rescue and prolong the pain, or support and let her rise. That's the key. Miss this cycle and resentment builds. Ride it right and love flows steady. Ride the wave. Men, this is your mandate. When she crashes, tears over a spilled coffee, frustration from a bad hair day, don't minimize. Don't solve. Hug. Listen. I'm here. No more. Ride the wave. She's cleansing. Emotions purge like ocean tides. Forcing cheer, it blocks the flow. She sinks deeper. Picture the wife suddenly sobbing. Voice cracks, eyes well. Small trigger, forgotten anniversary card. You panic. Snap out of it. Let's go out. Resistance flares. Wave crashes harder, but hold steady. Ride the wave. Arms around her. Silence holds space. Minutes pass. She sighs. Lifts lighter. Smile returns. You don't need her permission to endure. Stop fixing lows. Start embracing them. Ride the wave. It's not about quick ups. It's about patient presence. Transform your role. From savior to supporter. Cycle shortens. Trust grows. Real example exposes the trap. Take Mike and Sarah. Sarah's wave hits mid-week. Work stress peaks. She snaps at dinner. Everything's awful. Tears flow. Mike jumps in. Think positive. Here's a plan. She withdraws. You don't understand. Night spirals. Low extends days. But he learns. Next dip, quiet nod. Tell me more. Listens endless. No advice. Wave crests slow. She emerges grateful. Thanks for being there. Hugs tighten. Laughter bubbles. Bond solidifies. Ride the wave. You have a choice. Interfere and intensify or flow and free her. That's the key. Fixing deepens the dip. Warning's clear. Ignore the instinct. Venus women need this release. It's renewal, not ruin. Now the truth deeper. Lows are natural cleansing, not signs of broken love. Men, don't panic. Is our relationship failing? No. The well is temporary. Emotions dip to clear old hurts. Rise renewed. Misinterpreting as unhappiness? That's the spark for chaos. You overreact. She feels pressured. Wave amplifies. The well is temporary. Trust it. Let her visit without alarm. Imagine her curling up, blanket wrapped, voice soft, recounting pains. You sit close. No words needed. Time ticks slow. She processes. Emerges brighter. Energy fresh. You don't need permission to stay calm. Stop labeling lows as problems. Start seeing them as power. The well is temporary. It's not about constant highs. It's about healthy flows. Transformation happens. Men learn listening. Feel the bond strengthen. Her hand in yours. Gratitude whispers. Story reinforces. Tom and Lisa. Lisa's monthly wave. Sudden gloom. I feel worthless. Tom used to quiz. Why? Let's fix it. Panic rose. Fights followed. Lows lingered. But shift comes. He reminds the well is temporary. Sits patient. Listens to fears, regrets, no interruptions. Hours later, she smiles. I feel better. Kisses him deep. Connection surges. Men, you have a choice. Fear the dip and fracture or accept and anchor. That's the key. Stories of growth. Men evolving from fixers to listeners. Homes transform. Tension eases. Evenings end peaceful. Support her waves. Weave this mantra. Understanding prevents blame. No more, why are you like this? Or get over it. Embrace cycles. Venus emotional needs demand it. Support her waves. Couples bond deeper here. Real pairs prove. One duo waves wrecked dates. He blamed her moodiness. She felt unseen. Breakup loomed. Then insight. He supports lows with presence. She rises faster. Blame vanishes. Touches linger. Laughter shared. Harmony blooms. Support her waves. You have a choice. Resist and repel or ride and reunite. That's the key. Sensory pulls in, the crash moment. Voice trembles. Air heavy with unsaid pain, but support shifts. Soft breaths. Tears dry warm on your shirt. Rise brings light. Eyes sparkle anew. Avoid the pitfalls. Don't cheer artificially. Don't abandon in fear. Support her waves. Daily discipline. When dip hits, affirm, this is normal. I'm here. Feel peace settle. Women, communicate the cycle. I'm waving low, need space to talk. Ease his worry. Cycles harmonize. Love endures. It's not about flat emotions. It's about fluid support. You've claimed this. Women's wave cycles no longer confuse. They complete Mars-Venus harmony. Now let's list what each truly craves. Chapter 8, Discovering Our Different Emotional Needs. Get this straight. Your partner's heart is starving. Right now. Not for what you think. Men and women have different emotional needs, equal in importance, opposite in order. Men crave trust, acceptance, appreciation, admiration, approval, encouragement. That's their fuel. Women yearn for caring, understanding, respect, devotion, validation, reassurance. That's their spark. Mix them up, give what you'd want, and love stalls. Men are from Mars, wired for achievement validation. Women are from Venus, built for relational warmth. You have a choice. Project your needs onto them, or meet theirs head-on. That's the key. Skip this, and resentment festers. Master it, and fulfillment floods in. Meet his 6 needs. Men listen, but women, this targets you. Trust him to lead without second-guessing. Accept him as is, flaws and all. Appreciate his efforts, big or small. Admire his strengths openly. Approve his choices without critique. Encourage his dreams relentlessly. Meet his 6 needs. Offering understanding instead? It misses. He feels emasculated. Drive drops. Picture praising his work win. You nailed that. I'm proud. His posture straightens. Eyes gleam. Energy surges. But criticize? You could have done better. Shoulders slump. Walls rise. Meet his 6 needs. You don't need his permission to shift. Stop giving what feels natural to you. Start delivering what fills him. Meet his 6 needs. It's not about equality in gifts. It's about precision in love. Transform by listing them daily. Whisper them, live them, watch him thrive. Examples drive the point. Praise his efforts, scores high. He fixed the leaky faucet. Tools clang. Water drips cease. You say, "Thanks, you're my hero." He beams, tackles the next task eager, but criticism deflates. Same scene, you nitpick. "Why so long?" He retreats. Motivation crashes. Mismatches from self-projection hurt bonds. You think he'd want your empathy? Wrong. He wants your faith. Meet his 6 needs. You have a choice. Withhold and weaken, or pour in and empower. That's the key. Sensory hits. The warmth in his smile after admiration. Hand squeezes yours firm. Air buzzes with shared pride. Flaws ignored. Bonds heal. No more cold shoulders over unmet expectations. Now her side. Her 6 needs differ. Men, wake up. Care for her daily, small touches, helpful acts. Understand her feelings without fixes. Respect her opinions fully. Devote time exclusively to her. Validate her emotions as real. Reassure her love constantly. Her 6 needs differ. Big gestures miss if consistency lacks. Validate feelings? That's gold. She vents frustration. Voice wavers. You nod. I get why that hurts. Security blankets her. Glow returns. But dismiss. It's no big deal. Insecurity spikes. Her 6 needs differ. You don't need her permission to learn. Stop assuming she needs your approval like you do. Start with steady care. Her 6 needs differ. It's not about grand slams. It's about daily doubles. Transform through practice. Note her needs. Act on one hourly. Feel the shift. Her laughter lightens. Touches linger. Stories show the magic. Men learning to validate. Take Tom. Lisa shares fear about her job. Tears brim. Old Tom. Toughen up. Hurt deepens. But new Tom. That sounds scary. I hear you. She melts. Sense of security evokes. Arms wrapped tight. Relationship revives. Her 6 needs differ. Equal but opposite priorities. Women give care first. Project it back. Men give trust. Expect the same. Flip it wrong. Cycles break. Her 6 needs differ. You have a choice. Mirror your needs and mismatch, or mirror theirs and mesh. That's the key. Small, consistent acts matter most. Coffee in bed. You're valued. Her eyes soften. Energy renews. Homes fill with ease. Give what they need, not what you want. This coaching echoes loud. Fulfilling opposites creates balance. Real examples abound. Couples transformed. One pair loved flat. He pushed solutions. She felt unseen. She nagged changes. He felt untrusted. Then swap. He validates her waves. She admires his caves. Balance strikes. Dates spark. Laughter echoes. Touches ignite. Give what they need, not what you want. Core differences fuel growth. Mars needs affirmation of capability. Venus needs assurance of worth. Give what they need, not what you want. You don't need permission to pivot. Tonight, assess, what does my partner crave? Deliver it pure. No strings. Watch reciprocity flow. Bonds unbreakable. Avoid the self-trap. Projecting hurts. I need encouragement, so should you. Wrong. Tailor it. Give what they need, not what you want. Sensory details pull you in. The quiet evening. Candles flicker soft. You affirm her devotion. Her sigh releases deep. Or him after a hard day. You appreciate aloud. His tension melts. Peace settles like dusk. This isn't optional. Daily discipline. List the needs, repeat, act. Transformation isn't talk, it's traction. It's not about identical love. It's about inverted fulfillment. You've seized this. Different emotional needs no longer divide. They define Mars-Venus success. Now, let's apply them to dodge the fights they spark. Chapter 9. How to avoid arguments. Stop the cycle now. Arguments are destroying your connection. Right this second. They don't start over facts. They erupt from feeling unloved, unheard, invalidated. 1. Word dismisses emotions. And boom, escalation hits. But you can flip it. Acknowledge feelings first. I hear you're upset. Not, you're overreacting. That shifts everything. Men are from Mars, defending logic. Women are from Venus, craving empathy. You have a choice. Invalidate and ignite, or validate and calm. That's the key. Keep fighting to win and love loses. Learn this tool, and conflicts turn into closeness. Validate to discuss. Repeat it loud. This is your weapon against blow-ups. Emotions rule the start. Ignore them and facts never land. Take chores. She says, you never help around here. Voice sharp. Eyes flash. Bold you. That's not true. I took out the trash yesterday. Defense rises. Invalidates her frustration. Argument spirals. Yells echo. Doors slam. But pause. Validate to discuss. I see you're feeling overwhelmed. Tell me more. She breathes. Opens up. Now, facts flow without fire. You don't need permission to lead with heart. Stop jumping to justify. Start with empathy. Validate to discuss. It's not about being soft. It's about being smart. Transform fights into fixes. De-escalate before it peaks. Examples prove the power. De-escalating a fight over chores, real couples do it. Sarah vents to Mike. I'm exhausted from doing everything. Hurt boils. Mike used to counter, you exaggerate. Fuel added. But he shifts. Sounds like you're carrying too much, I get that. Validation hits. She softens. Yeah, work's been crazy. Talk turns productive. How can we split better? Agreement lands easy. No winners or losers, just team. Validate to discuss. You have a choice. Facts first and fail, or feelings first and flourish. That's the key. Sensory rush, the room's heat cools. Voices drop from shouts to whispers. Hands reach out. Peace wraps tight. Now the hard truth. Winning arguments loses love. Ego drives you to prove points. I'm right. But facts crush feelings. Focus on understanding over being correct. Winning arguments loses love. Picture the aftermath. Silent treatment, cold bed, regret heavy like lead. You won the debate. Lost the partner. Shift to empathy. Pause mid-fight. Help me understand why this hurts you. Walls crumble. Stories abound. Couples on the edge, constant scorekeeping. Blow-ups weekly, then they learn. He empathizes with her late-night worry. I see why my delay scared you. She feels seen. No need to attack. Fights fizzle. Closeness surges. Laughter replaces lectures. Winning arguments loses love. You don't need permission to surrender the win. Stop prioritizing proof. Start prioritizing peace. Winning arguments loses love. It's not about conceding. It's about connecting. Transformation rebuilds trust. Post-talk hugs feel deeper. Bonds unbreakable. Arguments invalidate. Echo this. They strip emotional safety. Link straight to needs. His trust shattered by blame. Her validation crushed by dismissal. Arguments invalidate. Prevent the cycles. Real life shifts from yelling to calm. One pair, dinner debates endless, politics, money, always escalated. Voices boom, kids hide. But tool applied. Acknowledge first. Your view makes sense given that. Invalidations halt. Calm reigns. Family meals joyful. No echoes of anger. Arguments invalidate. You have a choice. Let them rule and ruin or redirect and restore. That's the key. This tool isn't optional. It's essential for planetary peace. Mars logic meets Venus heart. Validate to bridge. Weave it daily. In every tension spike, breathe. Validate to discuss. I hear your anger. Then explore. Feel the difference. Air lightens. Eyes meet soft. No more walking away wounded. Arguments invalidate emotions, sparking more pain. Break it. Focus on feelings. Understanding trumps facts every time. Stories of revival. Couples from chaos to calm. She validates his stress cave. I get why you need space. He validates her wave. Your feelings are real. Cycles shatter. Love flows free. Winning arguments loses love. Drill it. You have a choice. Battle for rightness and bleed out, or bond through empathy and build up. That's the key. Sensory details seal. The sharp sting of shouts fading to gentle tones. Breath steadies. Warmth returns. This prevents the vicious loops. No more repeat fights. Just growth. Avoid the ego trap. But I'm correct. Irrelevant if hearts break. Validate to discuss. Practice now. Next disagreement, lead with, I understand your side. Watch magic unfold. Relationships demand this discipline. No skips. Arguments invalidate the core. Unmet needs flare into fury. Quell it with acknowledgement. Peace isn't passive. It's proactive. It's not about avoiding conflict. It's about navigating it wisely. You've armed yourself. This avoidance tool turns Mars-Venus clashes into collaborative wins, preserving emotional harmony. Now let's score those wins, right? Chapter 10, Scoring Points with the Opposite Sex. Listen up, your love tank is running empty, right now. Not because of big failures, because of mismatched scoring. Men and women keep score differently in relationships. For women, every act of love scores 1 point. Equal. A hug, a text, flowers, listening, all 1 point. No hierarchy. But men think big gestures rack up mega points. A vacation? 50 points. Reality? She sees it as 1. Criticism? Wipes the board clean. Men are from Mars scoring epic wins. Women are from Venus, tallying steady streams. You have a choice. Score your way and starve the bond, or learn theirs and fill it full. That's the key. Ignore this system and efforts flop. Align it and magic sustains. 1 point per gift. Women, this unlocks him. But men grasp her world first. Every small thing counts the same. Fold the laundry, 1 point. Diamond ring, 1 point. Consistency beats grandeur, 1 point per gift. Bombard her with little loves daily. Notes, compliments, helping hands. Big splurges dazzle short. But neglect the dailies, score plummets. Picture her after a rough day. You listen patiently. No interruptions. That's one. Later surprise coffee. Another one. Her eyes light up. Warmth spreads. But grand act alone, say a spa day, fades if no follow-up. 1 point per gift. You don't need her permission to stack them. Stop banking on home runs. Start with singles every hour. 1 point per gift. It's not about expense. It's about effort. Transform your game. Daily deposits build unbreakable reserves. Love overflows. Examples hit hard. A hug equals a vacation in her eyes. Both 1 point. But criticism erases them. He buys tickets to her favorite show. Grand gesture. She appreciates, but next day nags his mess. Point 0 out. Hurt lingers. Unsolicited advice? Minus territory. She vents work woes. He advises without ask. Feels like penalty. Score drops. 1 point per gift. You have a choice, inconsistent and indebted or steady and solvent. That's the key. Sensory sting, the glow from a kind word fading under a sharp critique. Voice softens, then sharpens. Air cools. But stack positives. Hugs wrap warm. Laughter builds. Consistency evokes her deepest smile. Now men's scoring flips it. Men score big on grand acts. A major fix, like remodeling the kitchen, feels like 100 points to him. But negatives penalize heavy. Unsolicited advice lands like deduction. Do it this way better. He hears failure. Motivation crashes. Score equally for her, but understand his bored. Women win by appreciating, not advising. Praise the grand, let small slights slide. Stories show it. Women shifting to cheers. He plans a surprise party. Flawed execution. Old her. Next time, invite more. Points tank. New her. That was thoughtful. Thanks. He surges. Tackles next project fired up. Motivation surge. You don't need his permission to applaud. Stop advising unasked. Start celebrating wins. Score equally for her. It's not about fairness. It's about fuel. Transform by matching his scale. Grand efforts honored. Bond ignites. Take this tale. John and Emily. John scores big fixing her car. Hours under hood. Oil stains. Pride swells. Emily offers tips midway. Try this tool. Feels like minus 50. Deflates. Fight bruise. But she pivots. Next big act, yard work. She watches silent. Later. You made it look easy. Impressive. He glows. Motivation surge. Returns favors endless. Appreciating evokes that rush. Chest puffs. Voice strengthens. Homes hum with shared triumphs. Score equally for her. Men, you have a choice. Undervalue smalls and underserve, or equalize and excel. Women, advise and alienate or appreciate and attract. That's the key. Negatives wipe slates. Avoid them. Positives compound. Align scoring for harmony. This coaching repeats. Tie it to needs. Her validation through steady ones. His admiration through big acknowledgments. Align scoring for harmony. Couples thrive here. Matching systems turns drudgery to delight. Real pairs prove. One duo efforts mismatched. He grand gestures sporadically. She nags daily. Scores bankrupt. Love flatlines. Then align. He learns 1 point dailies, texts, touches. She praises his epics without notes. Harmony blooms. Dates sparkle. Touches linger electric. Lasting magic. Align scoring for harmony. You don't need permission to recalibrate. Tonight, audit your score. What drained it? Fix with positives. Feel the lift. Her sigh content. His stride confident. This isn't guesswork. It's system. Mars tallies conquests. Venus counts connections. Align and both win big. Score equally for her. Drill it. 1 point per gift. Weave them. Avoid the wipeouts. Criticism, advice unbidden. Stack the deck with intention. Daily discipline. No lapses. Sensory details draw you in. The quiet morning note left. Her smile unfolds slow, or his grand plan executed. Your cheer echoes. Pride shared. Warmth endures. Align scoring for harmony. You have a choice, mismatched and miserable or synced and soaring. That's the key. In low moments, pause. Add a point. Watch recovery accelerate. Relationships demand this math. Master it, no excuses. It's not about equal effort. It's about equal impact. You've recalibrated this. Scoring points right sustains Mars-Venus magic, turning differences into daily delights. Now let's heal the tough spots with words. Chapter 11. How to communicate difficult feelings. Wake up. Difficult feelings are bubbling inside you, right now. Anger, sadness, fear. They poison your words if unchecked. Spill out hurtful. Blame flies. But there's a tool to clean it. The love letter technique. Write it all. Anger first. Then sadness, fear, regret. End with love. Process alone. Then share wisely. This isn't weakness. It's wisdom. Men are from Mars, bottling up. Women are from Venus, overflowing. You have a choice. Explode raw and regret, or write and resolve. That's the key. Skip this, and small hurts scar deep. Use it, and healing happens fast. Full spectrum letter. That's your structure. Start with anger. I'm mad because... Vent freely. No holds. Then sadness. It hurts when... Dig deep. Fear. I'm scared that... Face it. Regret. I'm sorry for... Own your part. Love. I love you because... Reconnect. Full spectrum letter. This processes before speaking. Prevents blame bombs. Picture the pen scratching paper. Emotions pour out. Chest lightens. Mind clears. You don't need permission to write. Stop dumping unfiltered. Start scripting safe. Full spectrum letter. It's not about perfection. It's about purging. Transform chaos to clarity. Read it to your partner, or parts of it. Understanding flows. Bonds mend. Examples make it real. Venting on paper prevents hurtful words. Take a couple mid-fight. She feels ignored. Yells accusations. He defends. Cycle spins. But she pauses. Writes anger. You never listen. Sadness. I feel alone. Fear. We'll drift apart. Regret. I push too hard. Love. You're my rock. Reads the soft parts aloud. He softens. I didn't know. Talk turns tender. No scars. Full spectrum letter. You have a choice. Speak impulsively and injure, or write thoughtfully and heal. That's the key. This tool for tough times. When betrayal stings, or neglect bites, write first. Sensory hit, the paper crinkles underhand. Tears blot ink, relief sighs out slow. Then sharing, voices calm, eyes meet gentle. Now the power core. This heals by owning emotions. No finger pointing. You make me shifts to, I feel, responsibility taken. Full spectrum letter. Stories of partners reading letters, feeling understood without defense. Tom writes to Lisa after her wave crashes his cave. Anger. You're pushing frustrates. Me. Sadness. I feel disconnected. Fear. We'll lose us. Regret. I withdraw too much. Love. Your passion inspires me. Shares. She nods. I see your side. Empathy bridges. No blame game. Healing seals cracks. You don't need permission to own it. Stop projecting pain. Start internalizing process. Full spectrum letter. It's not about blame. It's about balance. Transformation from foes to friends in feeling. Couples report deeper bonds. Intimacy surges post-letter. Right to heal. Echo this coaching. Tool for every storm. Anger unchecked destroys. But Spectrum channels it. Right to heal. Real stories abound. One woman, resentment built years. Silent treatments. Explosive outs. Then letters. Writes weekly. Shares monthly. Husband responds in kind. Walls tumble. Laughter returns. Touches reignite. Right to heal. You have a choice. Bottle and burst, or express and ease. That's the key. Supporting communication differences. Mars direct, Venus layered. This technique layers it safe. No more misfires. Sensory details draw in the quiet room. Lamp glows dim. Words flow raw. Then peace blankets. Sharing evokes warmth. Hugs follow natural. Avoid the raw dump. Let me tell you how I feel. Unprocessed. Hits like shrapnel. Right to heal. Practice daily for big ones. Jot quick for small. Feel the shift. Emotions tame. Words wise. This isn't therapy speak. It's tough love tool. Full spectrum letter. Men, use it to unpack caves. Women, to navigate waves. Harmony holds. No excuses. Grab paper now. When next feeling spikes, write first. Watch resolutions speed up. Relationships demand this discipline. Heal through expression, not explosion. It's not about suppressing feelings. It's about shaping them. You've mastered this. Communicating difficult feelings now fortifies. Mars-Venus ties turning turmoil into trust. Now, let's get what you need without the nag. Chapter 12. How to ask for support and get it. Listen closely. Support in your relationship is lacking. Right now. You're hinting, nagging, expecting mind reading. It backfires every time. Leaves you frustrated. Them defensive. But asking right changes everything. Men respond to direct brief requests. Would you? Then stop. No explanations, no hints. Women often resist asking, fearing no. But practice flips that. Gets needs met without drama. Men are from Mars, action-oriented when asked, clear. Women are from Venus, relational but indirect. You have a choice. Hint and hope in vain, or ask bold and receive. That's the key. Dodge this and resentment builds. Master it and cooperation flows. Brief and direct. That's your formula, women. Target men with precision. Would you take out the trash? Full stop. No, because it's full, or, if you have time, silence after. Let him process. Own it. On Mars, this sparks provider instinct. Hints? They miss or annoy. Picture the kitchen. Bags overflow. You sigh loud. Trash is piling up. He ignores. Tension simmers, but shift. Look him in eye. Would you empty the trash? He nods. Does it. Relief hits. You feel empowered. He feels useful. Brief and direct. You don't need his permission to speak clear. Stop dancing around. Start stating needs. Brief and direct. It's not about demanding. It's about inviting. Transform vagueness to victory. Support arrives. Bond strengthens. Examples expose the fail. Nagging crashes hard. Why haven't you fixed the light? It's been weeks. Defensiveness rises. He tunes out. But direct asks succeed. Same light. Would you change the bulb today? He grabs tools. Job done. Builds cooperation. No fight. Stories prove it. One wife. Endless hints on date nights. It'd be nice to go out. He shrugs. Frustration mounts. Then direct. Would you plan dinner Friday? He books it. Excitement builds. Laughter shares. Homes harmonize. Brief and direct. You have a choice. Nag and negate, or ask and activate. That's the key. Sensory punch. The quiet after a clear yes. Air lightens. Smiles exchange. No heavy sighs of unmet wants. Now, the barrier. Women resist asking. Fear rejection. What if he says no? Ego bruises. But no isn't forever. It's info. Practice builds confidence. Start small. Would you pass the salt? Build to big. Would you help with kids' bedtime? Rejection? Grace it. Okay, thanks anyway. Door stays open. Next ask lands easier. Ask to receive. That's the shift. Venus wiring makes you give first. Expect reciprocity unspoken. Wrong on Mars. He needs the cue. Ask to receive. Imagine the weightlifting. Needs voiced. Met. You glow independent yet supported. You don't need permission to practice. Stop fearing the no. Start embracing the yes. Ask to receive. It's not about vulnerability. It's about value. Transform hesitation to habit. Confidence surges. Partnership equals. Story seals it. Lisa. Always hinting to Tom. Laundry, dishes. Someone should. He misses cues. Resentment brews. She practices. Direct asks daily. First no sting, heart skips, cheeks flush. But persistence pays. Yeses multiply. He steps up. Feels needed. She feels heard. Harmonious homes emerge. Mornings smooth. Evenings relaxed. Ask to receive. Women, you have a choice. Resist and remain stuck or ask in advance. That's the key. Fearing rejection, flaw that fades support. Practice crushes it. Gets needs met clean. This links to motivation. Clear asks fuel his trust need. Her validation through response. Ask to receive. Weave it deep. Stories of revival. Couples from chore wars to chore shares. She asks direct, no guilt. He delivers, no grudge. Motivation loops positive. Homes buzz cooperative. Laughter overloads. Touches after tasks. This gets needs met. You don't need permission to start. Tonight, one ask. Brief, direct. Feel the flow. It's not about control. It's about collaboration. Sensory details draw you. The pause after ask. Breath holds, then is sure. Relief washes warm. Tension dissolves like mist. Aligns with planetary pull. Mars acts on clear calls. Venus thrives on met requests. Daily discipline. No hints, no nags. Support streams steady. Avoid the traps. Don't overload with whys. Don't follow up immediate. Brief and direct. Practice solo first. Mirror talks. Build muscle. When rejection hits, reflect. Next time, better. Growth mindset. Ask to receive. You have a choice. Indirect and ignored, or explicit and empowered. That's the key. In overwhelmed moments, breathe. Phrase it. Deliver. Watch reciprocity rise. Relationships demand this skill. Hone it. No delays. It's not about begging. It's about balancing. You've unlocked this. Asking for support right bridges Mars-Venus gaps, turning solo struggles into shared strengths. Now let's seal it all to keep love eternal. Chapter 13, Keeping the Magic of Love Alive. Listen up. The magic in your relationship is fading, right now. Not from big betrayals, from unchecked hurts piling up. Love has seasons. Spring blooms, summer steadies, fall tests, winter chills. But 90% of upsets stem from past wounds, only 10% from the present. That's the 90-10 principle. An argument over dishes triggers old abandonment fears. You lash out. They retreat. Cycle repeats. Men are from Mars, caves hiding scars. Women are from Venus, waves washing up history. You have a choice. Blame the now and break, or heal the then and hold. That's the key. Ignore this and seasons turn stormy. Apply it, and magic endures eternal. 90-10 past verse present. Drill this in. Most fights aren't about the trigger. They're echoes of old pain. Frame them as healing chances. This upset is mostly past. Let's address it. Resolves fast. Picture a couple bickering over forgotten plans. She snaps, "You always bail!" But dig. 90% childhood neglect, 10% his oversight. He validates. "I see this hurts deep. Tell me more." Wave calms. Cave opens. No escalation. You don't need permission to reframe. Stop reacting surface level. Start probing roots. 90-10, past versus present. It's not about today's flaw. It's about yesterday's fix. Transform triggers into triumphs. Love letters from before? Use them here. Write the hurt. Own the 90%. Share the 10%. Healing accelerates. Bonds rebuild stronger. Examples drive it home. Arguments trigger old wounds, but reframing resolves. Take Sarah and Mike, fight over money. "You're reckless!" she yells. Old wound, her dad's debts. 90% that fear, 10% his splurge. Without insight, blame flies. Voices boom. Trust erodes. But apply 90-10. She pauses. "This reminds me of my past. I'm scared." He listens. "I get it. Let's plan together." Resolution lands. No scars. Sensory sting. The room's heat from shouts cooling to calm breaths. Hands clasp. Relief settles soft. 90-10, past versus present. You have a choice. Let past rule and ruin, or expose it and evolve. That's the key. Conflicts as growth opportunities. Nurture through understanding cycles. His rubber bands, her waves. Spot the 90% echo. Heal it deliberate. Now the core shift. Conflicts are growth doors, not dead ends. Every upset, chance to nurture. Understand cycles. His pull away isn't new rejection. Its old independence need resurfacing. Her dip isn't fresh drama. It's past unmet care bubbling. Heal through seasons. That's the mantra. Don't fight the symptom. Dig the source. Use tools built. Validate feelings. Ask direct. Score points steady. Heal through seasons. Imagine winter's chill. Silent dinners, cold touches. But spring it with insight. This feels like old stuff. Let's talk. Growth sprouts. Summer sustains. You don't need permission to nurture. Stop avoiding hard talks. Start inviting them as allies. Heal through seasons. It's not about perfect weather. It's about weathering together. Transformation turns trials to testimonies. Couples endure by evolving. No static love. Dynamic healing. Stories prove sustainability. Sustain magic by addressing hurts. One pair, magic dim after years. Small slights piled, 90% past grudges. Fights frequent. But they learn. Journal seasons. Winter upset, 90% my old trust break. Address with love letters. Validate waves. Give cave space. Magic reignites. Dates spark fresh. Laughter echoes long. Touches linger electric. Sustain magic by addressing hurts. You have a choice. Let hurts harden and halt, or heal and harmonize. That's the key. This wraps the book's wisdom. Differences aren't defects. They're designs. Embrace planets. Motivate opposites. Speak translated. Cycle with rubber bands and waves. Need match. Avoid arguments. Score equal. Communicate feelings. Ask bold. Now season it all with 90-10 awareness. Love lives alive. Heal through seasons. Repeat it relentless. Conflicts as growth opportunities. Grab them. Nurture by naming the 90%. This isn't all about now. Watch patterns break. Real couples endure evolving. From brink of breakup, past hurts hijacking present. To thriving, addressing, forgiving, adapting. Homes hum peaceful. Evenings end content. Sustain magic by addressing hurts. Sensory details seal it. The weight of unspoken past lifting like fog. Air clears. Smiles return genuine. Warmth wraps enduring. This isn't optional. Daily scan, 90-10 here. Act. Heal through seasons. You don't need permission to evolve. Stop surviving love. Start sustaining it. Magic isn't luck. It's labor. Planetary labor. Mars meets Venus in mutual growth. No excuses. Spot a season shift tonight. Address the hurt. Feel the spark reignite. It's not about endless summer. It's about cycling strong. You've woven this final thread. Keeping magic alive cements all. Mars-Venus lessons, turning temporary ties into timeless triumphs. You've journeyed through John Gray's timeless wisdom on Book Navigator. Men are from Mars. Women are from Venus. That's the unshakable truth. You've seen how these planetary differences play out in every corner of love. Stress handling. Men cave to recharge. Women talk to release. Motivation. Trust him to ignite his drive. Cherish her to spark her energy. Languages. Translate dramatic expressions and silences to bridge the gaps. Cycles. Let his rubber band pull and snap back stronger. Ride her waves through lows to highs. Emotional needs. Meet his with trust, acceptance, appreciation, admiration, approval, encouragement. Fulfill hers with caring, understanding, respect, devotion, validation, reassurance. Avoiding arguments. Validate feelings first to turn fights into understanding. Scoring points. Every small act counts one for her. Grand gestures score big for him. Align them to keep the love tank full. Communicating tough feelings. Use the love letter technique to process anger, sadness, fear, regret. Then love. Healing without harm. Asking for support. Be brief and direct with would you, building confidence and cooperation. Keeping magic alive. Remember the 90-10 principle. Most upsets from past hurts. Not present triggers, and treat conflicts as growth seasons. These lessons aren't suggestions. They're survival tools. Ignore them and watch your relationship crumble under piles of misunderstandings. Unmet needs, fading passion. Endless cycles of pull away and pursuit. Blame builds. Distance grows. Love dies slow. But you have a choice. Apply them now or lose what matters most. That's the key. Listen without fixing. Give cave space freely. Ride waves with patient presence. Validate emotions to de-escalate. Score with consistent small acts. Write letters to own and share feeling safe. Ask direct for what you need. Heal past wounds to sustain the seasons. Transform daily. No more excuses. It's not about perfect partners. It's about persistent practice. Start today. Pick one lesson. Use it in your next interaction. Tell your partner, I get why you need space, take it. Or, that sounds tough, I'm here to listen. Feel the shift. Harmony blooms immediate. Connections deep and real. Love endures forever. You don't need permission to change. Act now, build that unbreakable bond. Subscribe to Book Navigator for more life-changing guides. Dive deeper. Love stronger. Your future self thanks you.